Ever since Canva announced their new course feature, I've been eager to try them out. I just didn't have the right project to do so until today. This morning, I discovered a series of keynote videos from Canva Create featuring top branding and marketing experts. Now, that's what people paid for a lot of money to see live at Canva Create. And now it's available to everyone right here for free on YouTube. So in this step-by-step tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can leverage all of that amazing content and organize it into a Canva course to train yourself or even your entire team. Let's go. Hey, what's up everyone? Ronnie here, your go-to Canva guru. Welcome back if you are a repeating viewer to our channel, which is the best place for you to learn anything about Canva. Today we dive into a brand new feature announced at Canva Create. I'm talking about the Canva Courses. I found the perfect material to create a Canva course about. So let's start with this, the content. What you see here is Canva's official YouTube channel at Canva, all right? And they recently uploaded a bunch of video, like keynote sessions. These are the keynote presentations from all of the speakers at Canva Create 2024. So these are value-packed videos that I believe contain a lot of good stuff. And so I think it would be great to be able to soak in that information that is contained in these videos in the format of a Canva course. All right, so I'm going to be using these, not all of them, but the green ones, basically. I'm going to be using these videos to organize the content in my Canva course. So that's the material I'm going to be using. All right, the first thing I need to show you is where to create these Canva courses, right? So if you look at the homepage, you will notice that there is no indication of a Canva course right here. There's no icon prompting you to start a Canva course. So you will need to go find them under the More button right here. So click on More, and the first icon you should see under Popular with the little book icon is the course, Create a Blank Course. So click here, and it will lead you to this page right here from where you can create your Canva course, your blank course. So you'll need to give the course a name, you'll need to give it a description, and then start adding some activities, aka different documents that you will put in your course. All right, so that's how they work. You will need to add activities here. So when you click here, you see you can either create a new document, choose an existing one, or you can upload from Google Drive or any type of cloud services. You can do that. I think it is by importing from the app. Okay, you can also upload a PDF. I believe that will work as well. So that's how you start your Canva courses. Again, you will need from the homepage to click on the More button and find the course icon. All right, so I have started my course. It's not finished. It's under construction project. I only have 2 of the, I don't know how many different documents I will create there, but more than 2 definitely, because I wanted to show you what the course looks like before I get into the nitty-gritty of how I created it. All right, so I still haven't given my course any title, but what I've done here, I have analyzed and leveraged the content of 2 videos. So if we come back to Canva's YouTube channel, let me show you the 2 videos I have actually worked on. The first one right here, brand building done right. So this one I have covered in my course. And the other one is this one right here, rebranding at scale, which is a panel of 4 different speakers. Brand building done right, there is 1 host and 1 speaker, and rebranding at scale, it's a panel of 4 speakers. All right, so back to my course, let me show you what it looks like. Once you have started to add your activities right here in the course, you can actually see what it looks like. So click on Open Course, this button right here, and you should see from within the course what's going on. So it opens the first activity that you put on top of your list, which for me is a Canva doc, which brings me to an important question you have to ask yourself when you start a Canva course, and that is, what is the structure of that course? What kind of documents, activities do I want to include in my course? So let's have a look at what I have done. You see, brand building done right has actually two activities dedicated to it. The first one is this Canva doc I just showed you. The second one is a quiz. Let's have a look at the Canva doc first. So I'm going to click on it and you will see that it has a few different sections. So if I click on the outline, I will see an about the speaker section, which is this section right here. And this is actually taken from either the LinkedIn profile of the speaker, in this case, Armin Witt, that's his LinkedIn profile. I even linked the LinkedIn profile right here for anyone, me or a team member, to be able to connect with that speaker if needed. And then the little bio from his LinkedIn profile. Sometimes speakers don't have a LinkedIn bio, so I just found their bio somewhere else and pasted here to have an idea of who is actually delivering that content. The second thing here is simply an embed of the YouTube video from Canva's YouTube channel. So how do you get this? Very simple. You can come back to the YouTube channel. Okay, so in this case, it was this video right here. You will copy the URL of the video by using the share button. You don't need the entire thing. You can stop before the question mark, copy, and then come back to your document and you can simply paste it like so. Canva will automatically embed the video right here in your document. And something I did here is just to stretch the video so it appears full screen on my document. So you see, it's very easy to embed a YouTube video to your Canva document. So that's the second section right here. Watch the keynote. Okay. Also, something I wanted to show you, in order to create this nice outline right here, I have done two things. The first one is to make sure I use text hierarchy. Okay, so every section title is a H2 type of text. So make sure you use H2 or H1, but H1 is my main title. So that's the first thing, made sure that every section title was H2. And the second thing I did is to use an emoji at the beginning of this section title to just add a bit of fun to my outline right here, to make it more visual. Okay, so I have about the speaker, watch the keynote, and then I have this section here, section number 3, main takeaways. Now, this is probably the most interesting feature of this document because it allows me to quickly read through the main takeaways of the video without spending the half an hour watching this video. Obviously, I would recommend you watch the video, and the main takeaways is just a reinforcement of that learning. So let me show you how I generated these takeaways. So the way I started from the video on YouTube. Okay, so it's this one right here. I'm going to open this in a new tab right here.
How you show what?
Okay, so that's the video. The way I did this is that I use a little Chrome extension that I have here. It's called YouTube Summary with ChatGPT and Claude. Okay, so you don't actually need that. It's not mandatory. I just find it easier for me to use. What does it do? Well, once it's active, it generates this little button right here on your YouTube channel. It says transcript and summary. So I'm going to click on that drop-down menu. And once you do, you see the entire transcript of the video you are watching, okay, with the timestamps. So one thing I love is that you can click on the ChatGPT icon. It will automatically generate a summary, but I prefer to use my own prompt to do so. So what I did here is to use the copy transcript button right here. Just one click and it's copied to your clipboard. So you could just come back to ChatGPT, write your prompt, and then paste the transcript right here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start by pasting the script. Okay, you see it's a long block of text with the timestamps. And I'm going to click at the very beginning of this thing, hold my Shift key and return. Okay, a couple of times because I need to leave some space here because I need to prompt. Okay, what do you do with this transcript? So the prompt is the following. Analyze the transcript of this YouTube video, then summarize the key takeaways. Edit your answer so it's easy to read. Do not skip important takeaways. Add timestamps of the video for each of the takeaways you highlight in your answer. And then here is the transcript of the video. So that's what I pasted. That's the little prompt I pasted pasted in front of the transcript I just copied. So now everything I need to do is to run the prompt, and ChatGPT 4.0 is going to give me a precise bullet list already formatted. You see it's bolded, so I have my key points with the timestamps. It's properly bolded, and yeah, I have one line of explanation for every point, or maybe sometimes a few different lines of explanation for these points. So I think this is great. Obviously, you will need to check on the accuracy of this information, but from my experience, summarizing is something that ChatGPT, especially 4.0, does very well. Okay, so at the end of the prompt, each timestamp corresponds to the relevant segment in the video, providing a clear guide to major points discussed. Okay, so this is what I did, and I copied this information and pasted it right here in my Canva doc. Obviously, it's not exactly the same summary. I just regenerated because the first time I generated it, ChatGPT gave me one answer. So this one is a different one, but it should contain the same kinds of main takeaways. All right, so I just pasted them here. I added a few links. For example, here we talk about Brand New, which is the blog of the keynote speaker right here, Armin. So I made this blog name clickable. It just adds a little bit to the interactivity of this document. Okay, so if you click through this, you will go to the blog Brand New. So that's pretty much what I did here. Generate key takeaways with ChatGPT. All right, now let me just come back to the course by using the little arrow. So I'm going to exit this Canva doc because I want to show you the second one right here, which I believe is very interesting. So I'm going to play that present in full screen. So what you see here is a little quiz I generated based on two things. One, a Canva template for quiz. So I didn't change the template that much. And two, a quiz or 5 multiple answer questions that I generated also with ChatGPT. And I'm going to show you how I did that in a second. So first, let me show you what it looks like, what the user experience, what the student experience is like. Before you get started, make sure you watch Armin's keynote about branding. And then I make, again, like I embed the YouTube video, and you can resize these embeds to whatever size you fancy. So that's pretty cool. If I click here, it will just start playing right here on my Canva presentation. Okay, so make sure you watch this before you start answering the quiz. Once you do, question number 1, which of the following steps is not one of the 4 essential steps in brand building as discussed in the video? So here, 5 different answers. So that's the quiz. That's where the quiz begins. Okay, the next page is actually the answer. Correct answer is C, advertise. So just like that, I have created a 5 multiple answer quiz with the answers for students to test their knowledge, to review whatever information they have acquired while watching the video. And for this particular video, I've watched the video, I've read the Q&A, I've answered the questions, and they are very accurate. So ChatGPT did a great job right here at generating these questions. So you see here, the last question, there you go. So after you're done, how many did you get right? So change the color of the stars to reflect your score. So if you actually are following the quiz from the Canva presentation right here, you can edit the slide right here by just using the copy style button. For example, let's say I've had 4 out of 5, then you can just add 4 yellow stars. So that's basically the structure of the Canva course I am creating. There will be a Canva document, okay, with my few sections. The sections are going to repeat. So about the speaker, watch the keynote, that's the video, the main takeaways generated with ChatGPT, and then a Q&A. So the Q&A will be the next document. It will be this presentation with 5 multiple answer questions and the answers. One thing I wanted to show you before I am done with this is to show you how I found the template for my quiz right here. What I did is to search for quiz game, okay? Under the design tab right here on the side panel, I search for quiz game, and you will find a multitude of quiz templates. So I just found one that I found colorful, that I found useful. It had all the multiple answer question that I needed. So I just just went for this one, customized it. Didn't even change it too much. I didn't change the colors, nor the little characters, nor the font, because I thought, well, I like it. Why not? Let's just use it like so. All right. So that's what I wanted to show you. Now, what I suggest I do is that I'm going to create the next two sections, the next two activities of my Canva course. So you kind of like see me doing it. And so you can repeat this with your own content. Could be YouTube videos, could be a podcast you are listening to, could be PDFs that are available for your company, could be literally anything, because you can upload all sorts of media and embed all sorts of media into a Canva presentation, Canva doc. You just have so many options you could learn from. So just leverage them, be creative with them. All right, guys, now that we know the process of creating these activities of the course, let's go ahead and create the next one. All right, so I told you I already have the content for this video, brand building done right, and this one right here, rebranding at scale. Now, let's continue the course and create two new activities based on this video right here, unfiltered design trends, with our friend right here, Elliot, who is a great YouTuber, by the way. You should definitely check out Elliot. Great graphic design content, very fun guy from Australia, I believe. So yeah, go have a look at Elliot's channel. All right, so the video itself is this one. I'm gonna open this in a new tab and I'm gonna go straight to that tab. There you go, Canva Create Unfiltered Design Trends. Okay, all right, so the first thing I will do is to copy the link of this video. So I could just copy the entire thing. You know, it doesn't really matter, but I don't know why YouTube keeps adding these longer like URLs that are not necessary. Whatever is after the question mark is not necessary. Okay, so just copy whatever you need here. And I'm going to go back to my course structure. Okay, I'm going to add a new activity, or even easier, I'm just going to copy this one activity right here, brand building done right. So click on the three little dots and I'm going to make a copy. Very easy. So my copy is going to be located at the bottom of my activities, which is great. I'm just going to click right here. Keep the same structure, right? So start with the little eyes emojis. Brand building done right. It's not that, it's unfiltered design trends. So I'm going to start with this, not so much with the URL. All right. So I'm going to come back here, click on the little pencil, keep the keynotes, but what changes is this unfiltered design trends keynote. Perfect. Now this is good. I can click on it, unfiltered design trends, the keynotes right here. So I'm going to change this title as well. All right, there you go, with the name of the keynote speaker, which I can find right here in the description. His name is Elliot Ulm. Okay, Elliot Ulm. I hope I pronounced this right. So right here with Elliot Ulm. Perfect. So about the speaker, I'm going to change that to Elliot's name. There you go. And I need to edit the LinkedIn bio here. So I need to go to LinkedIn and see if Elliot actually has a presence on LinkedIn. It seems so. Yes. There you go. Instagram famous graphic designer from Sydney. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look and see if Elliot has a little... No, he doesn't have a bio on his LinkedIn, which is okay. Just gonna grab the URL of his profile. That's going to be the first thing I have here. So I click on the little pencil icon. I'm just gonna change the URL right here. Click on done. There you go. So now I need a bio of Elliot. So what I'm gonna do is to come to YouTube and search for Elliot from here. Elliot graphic design. Let's see, Elliot graphic design. I should find Elliot. Elliot is a cool guy. That's his channel. Let's click on that. So the intersection of graphic design and comedy. Yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna click on that and copy this description, bring this to my little Canva doc here. I wish I had a longer bio for Elliot, but that's what I could find right now. All right, so back to the video. I need to grab that link. From here, I'm just going to copy the link of the video to embed it in the document. All right, so back to my document, I can delete this one right here and paste the new link. It should automatically adapt to the new video. There you go. I see Elliot's profile picture right here. Now, for the main takeaways, I'm just going to do the exact same process. Okay, so from the video, I'm going to click on this button right here, generate the transcript. Then let me show you another way to generate with the transcript. If you don't want to install this Chrome extension, you could simply, at the end of the description of the video, click on Show Transcript right here. And you should have a similar transcript like so. There's no one-click button to copy it though. So you will need to copy, like drag everything here and copy everything manually, okay? So make sure you have everything, right-click, copy. So that's the same thing. That's the equivalent of using the Chrome extension. Me, I like the Chrome extension, and in a matter of consistency, I'm gonna keep using this. So I'm gonna click on this button, and now I should be good to go. So what I can do is to come back to my ChatGPT post right here. I'm gonna come back to the beginning of it, click on the little pencil icon to edit my message, because the prompt is the same one. I don't need to change the prompt. All I need to do is to change the script right here of the video. Oops, I went too far. Let me come back up. There you go. So pasting the new script, there you go. And then I'm gonna resend this prompt, which should generate a new takeaway. All right, there you go. I do have my takeaway. So introduction and speakers. The session kicks off with greetings and appreciation for Canva and Fast Company. The speaker, Ken Laurel and Elliot AI, introduce themselves and their work. Elliot AI, not so sure about this name, so I would just keep it to Elliot. Okay, so it's always good to read the information generated by ChatGPT. But there you go. I have all of the points right here. So it's now done. So I can copy everything I need like so. Can go all the way to there. Control C to copy. Come back to my document. So it will be here. And I'm just going to paste everything right here. All right. So what I did right here is to format the information a little bit. Okay. Because there were two things that were not properly done, like ported over when I pasted the stuff from ChatGPT. First is that everything appeared in bold on my Canva doc, so obviously I needed to correct that. And also ChatGPT had auto-generated timeframes in the videos, and after clicking on them, they didn't work. So I removed all of these links, which was a little bit annoying, but after 5 minutes of editing and formatting, I have my main takeaways divided here into 1, 2, 3 different sections plus the conclusion of the video. I believe this information is accurate. I haven't yet watched this video, but I want to move on to the next step, which is to generate the questions with another prompt in ChatGPT. So for that, I'm going to make sure I stay within the same chat. This is very important. ChatGPT needs that information, needs that context window with the summary, with the script of the video, its main takeaways. And so from this same conversation, I'm going to prompt the following. Okay, so my prompt goes like this. I want to evaluate the knowledge of a person who has viewed this video. Based on the transcript provided above and the main takeaways you have generated, create a 5-question multiple answer test to evaluate the knowledge gained from the video by a viewer. Okay, so I'm gonna launch this new prompt, and based on that, ChatGPT should generate the 5 multiple answer questions. I'm just gonna make sure everything is here, and also I need the answers, all right? So right now I don't see the answers, maybe they all come at the end. Yeah, there you go. Answers B, C, B, B, A. All right, so I have all of my questions. Now, all I have to do is to copy these and bring them to my new lecture, okay, which I am yet to create. So this will be a new quiz. So just like I did for the Canva doc, I'm going to make a copy of this Canva presentation. So the latest one here, rebranding at scale. So I'm going to click on the 3 dots, make a copy. There you go. Rename that. Okay, so it's going to be unfiltered design trends, and that is my quiz. Perfect. Can click on it to access the document. Can do the same here, unfiltered design trends. Okay, perfect. The quiz, and then paste the video again here. And I'm not going to go through the whole copy paste thing. I'm just going to pause the video here and show you the final result. All right, guys, I finished styling this document. I have my quiz, unfiltered design trends with Elliot as that's first page. I'm gonna go full screen for this one. And then after the warning that I need to watch the video first, the questions will start. Question number 1, what is the primary focus of the video? Canva Create 2024, unfiltered design trends, A, B, C, D. Okay, so right answer is B, etc., etc. I'm not gonna go through all the questions. All I did here is just to add the information generated from ChatGPT to this template. All right. Now, if I come back to my course, you will see that I now have 6 different activities that cover 3 of the 7 videos I wanted to include in my course. Now, obviously, for the sake of sparing your time, I'm not going to go through every single lecture, every single activity of my course, but you can just repeat the process, use ChatGPT to generate the key takeaways, format that into your documents, create the quiz, etc., etc., and build up your entire course like so. So that's what I suggest you do. And in the meantime, I want to wrap up this tutorial by showing you a few additional things you can do to really make your course look cool, on brand, and create a nice experience for the people who are going to be taking your course. So first, you can change the name of your course. Okay, so here I'm just going to put Canva Create Keynote Sessions. Okay, Canva Create Keynote Sessions. You can add a little description right here in this box. So mine will be learn about branding and graphic design from the awesome professionals who presented at Canva Create 2024. I'm going to save that. You have up to 1,000 characters. Once you have your lectures all prepared here, you can obviously change their order. Okay, so that is really entirely up to you. You can also change the banner. You see this gradient right here. So if you were to change it, you can click on the 3 little dots and then click on banner right here. This would open the banner in Canva so you can create a different one. So for example, I could go for a simple gradient. So I would use white on one side, and then the second color could be something of that nice green they had going on there. So we do have that cool gradient effect. So I can change that a bit more. Let's see, could have something like this. Okay, I'm gonna save this. It's going to update the banner of my course right here. It should take a couple of seconds. And there you go, my banner has been updated. You could also add some text in there, but I don't think it's necessary. Now, this is pretty much what I wanted to show you in this tutorial. Now, the last thing you need to know is that this course is, of course, available in your Canva account. Okay, so you can go through it, no problem. And if you work with a team, if you have a Canva for Teams account, you can also assign this course to the rest of your team with this button right here. So assign course, I could assign this course to my entire team. So Team Rondi, the 10 members of my team, by simply clicking on this icon right here. You could also add this course to individual people in my team. For example, I could assign it to Diana only and just click on assign, and there you go. This course is ready to go. It's been shared with Diana. So you see Diana's profile picture right here. So that's in the assign course button. Now, if I come back to my course landing page, I could do a few other things. For example, I could start the course. If you start the course, this will bring your course to your homepage. It will pin your course to your homepage. Let me show you from my homepage. So Canva Create Keynote is now pinned right here under my Start folders or under my Start courses right here. Okay, so that's one thing that little star will allow you to do. And then the last thing I want to show you is that you can also see who has engaged with your course. Now, obviously, at this stage, no one has really engaged with it. But if you come to the reporting button after your team members have been interacting with your course, you should see their progress right here, which in my opinion is pretty cool. Now, before I wrap up, I want to give you my 2 cents about the course creation experience. I think this was a very fun project for me to play around with. I could see the potentials of these courses to organize information, like I just showed you from YouTube, but from any other type of media as well. On the other hand, there is a massive caveat, in my opinion, is that I cannot create a public view link of this course. I would love to be able to share this outside of of my Canva team to anyone, to you guys, for example. But as of today, this is not possible. This is only available for the rest of the teammates in your Canva team or for yourself. So if you don't have a team, you could definitely create and organize the courses for your own sake, for your own learning. So that's already great. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of these Canva courses? Is this something you are going to use to learn, to save information, to structure your information for later? I'm really curious to know. And I'm going to leave you guys with this other video right here that I believe you should watch next.